What are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, what are you doing?
The captain of the ship's supposed to be giving orders.
The captain of the ship is taking orders. And I say, we watch the third Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Yar.
Well, okay, that's pretty good. Movie.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I like a good hanging scene.
Yeah, right?
In the
Beginning
first
of the movie.
2 minutes.
Not just a hanging scene. A child hanging scene.
That is true. Disney did that.
Disney did do that.
Wow.
It was kind of like the same thing I was surprised
Yeah.
in the second one, where
Yeah.
they started off with some guy's eyes being plucked out with ravens.
Yeah, with ravens.
On that prison island.
And that little Alcatraz of a fucking pirate.
Yeah, it was
prison.
pretty much Alcatraz.
It looked
pirate.
really creepy, honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, what the
It-
fuck's going on there?
It looked terrifying.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden you just see fucking caskets get tossed out into sea.
Bunch of coffins. Yeah.
Yeah. And then just like a...
Yeah. Ah, there he is.
And then Jack's just doing his thing.
Yeah, pointing his gun.
As if he could see out there.
such a sparrow thing to do.
Honestly.
But yeah,
yes.
so today we are watching the third Pirates of the Caribbean
Yarr!
at World's End.
At World's End.
That's right, mateys. Set sail.
We're fighting for our piracy.
Yeah,
Our
okay.
freedom to pirate.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Not just movies, but treasure.
Basically. We like our booty. Anyway, you gotta appreciate some booty. Anyway, this is actually a really cool scene. Where
I like how
everybody
they
starts singing.
sang.
I thought that was really cool.
This is like a haunting tune.
It really was. It's like, oh shit, all these thieves and beggars.
thieves.
Gonna start joining up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really dope. I was like, oh, this is going to be awesome. It really sets the tone, honestly. I think.
Yeah. Well, it's because by this time in the movies,
Yeah.
pirates are being like
Hunted
and hung,
hunted
and
and like exterminated, basically.
the age of piracy is
Coming to an end.
coming to an end.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Maybe that's why they kind of named it at World's End.
Yeah.
Because the
it's
edges of the
end.
map are being filled in, and
Yeah.
like pirates are like starting to get less.
Yeah, there's no real place for them to hide anymore because now they know how to get everywhere.
The East India
Trading company. Yes.
Yeah.
And they just start rattling the chains.
Yep. And the guy with all the wigs, they don't care.
Yeah. They're like, good.
Finally, they're talking.
Finally, the end has begun.
The end has come.
Yes.
To
awaken him. Release the crap. No, I'm kidding.
Release the noose. Oh, oops.
Oh, well. Dead kids.
Yep.
Exactly how I want to start my pirate movies.
Yeah. Disney, Pirates of the Caribbean. Hang the child.
Hang the kid. They gotta know we ain't fucking around now.
But then again,
The
like
kids can get it too. They want to be some pirates? They can get hung too.
it's part of the attraction.
Yeah. They got that to look forward to.
It's very immersive.
What was that actually in which one was it? Sweeney Todd. Oh, you haven't seen Sweeney Todd? Oh my god, there was a
still
scene.
need to, yeah.
There was a scene like that too. We might put that one on the list for one of them.
I need to get it on DVD though.
I'll find it
Yeah.
somehow. But yeah, there was a scene like that too, where like kids, basically getting sentenced to death
For what?
for shit. I'll let you see it in the
Okay,
movie.
okay.
I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, and
I was gonna say like these movies, they I don't think they were really directed towards kids because even after the first
No.
movie, with all like the undead skeletons coming out and
True.
killing people, like
yeah.
it's
Some of
probably
it was
like,
a little like these pirates were like in the first one especially. They were just stabbing like
that's what I mean. Though.
crazy, blowing people up and shit. I was like,
Yeah.
damn, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Oh yeah. I mean, it wasn't like bloody.
That was probably where if it was bloody, it would be PG-13.
Yeah. Yeah, I think. I mean, these movies are definitely more PG-13 to be honest.
They are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of the themes are like there's like an underlaying curtain. I was like, I mean, there's more going on there, but yeah. And I don't know. This is also one of the reasons why I really liked Black Sails, the series.
Oh yeah.
It's really dope. I really liked it.
Yeah.
The whole age of exploration and piracy was
It's just a really cool
dope.
thing to explore.
It was like the age of adventure, really.
Yeah.
The
Oh, it
the
was.
highest it ever was.
Ah, Barbossa appears.
Barbossa. Yep. Barbosa.
I tried to do my best Barbosa impression.
I think you did all right. It's basically just go full pirate.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
most piratey pirate.
Except he did a really, really good job playing as a pirate.
Yeah.
Like,
Came naturally.
Yeah.
It's almost as if
it looked like he was naturally there.
he was actually a pirate.
Himself.
Yar. And this is where he finally got to drop all the act.
And
actually just be himself.
Just be himself. I knew it.
I knew it. Pirates are still the thing.
Imposter.
Dude, I remember. Actually, do you remember that in like high school where like pirates were starting to like be a thing, like a topic?
Oh,
in
like
the news.
Somalian.
The Somalian
pirates,
ones.
yeah.
And everybody was all like, "Holy shit, we can be pirates!"
And it's like, no, not those pirates.
It's not quite like that. I mean, it's
Instead
piracy, but it's not like it's not like what you thought.
Instead of having a flintlock pistol, you have a submachine gun.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Mm-hmm. And then there was like an episode of South Park.
No, of course there was.
There always is. I mean, South Park, where you learn a lot about current events, to be honest. Where the kids literally thought that it was like straight up like pirates and treasure hunting and all that shit. And they all go to Somalia to become pirates.
And it's like, this ain't a pirate ship.
And then they're still trying to like basically rally all the pirates to like go around the world as like pirates, raiding and pillaging. And that obviously does not go well for them. All the Somalian pirates get exterminated, and the kids get, like run off scot-free. Basically, as they always do.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, you know.
I think they all get exterminated. They get fucked up pretty bad. I don't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure they got fucked up like real bad. It's gonna hurt you.
It's gonna hurt you being a pirate.
Real bad.
I always like the little side characters.
Oh yeah.
Of the pirate series.
Yeah.
It was just a really nice, expansive like.
It honestly made every little character like have like their own little moments and story.
Yeah.
Like there's more going on there than just like, oh yeah, I'm just like this one asshole you got to talk to right now.
Yeah.
Or this one comedic relief.
Right.
And then they keep on like reusing those characters throughout the movie too, so it's like, oh yeah, I remember that guy.
Like, yeah, that's that guy. And then
like I completely forgot about this guy in this scene, to be honest, where like Elizabeth's taking off all her extra weapons and guns. And
oh, you forgot about the scene?
No, I remember the scene. I just forgot the guy in the scene who they were like the guy from Singapore here.
Oh, the one who's
who's like telling them like things? he like is basically sticking around throughout the entire film.
Yeah.
And I kind of forgot that he was in this part, is basically what I'm saying.
Well, this is their introduction.
Yeah. Like, I forgot the moment we introduced. Yeah. This character.
Yeah, he's the one who names her captain, I think, of his ship.
Yeah.
When he dies.
Spoiler
alert, right?
Yeah, right, if you haven't seen these movies. I mean, come on, if you haven't seen these movies. What are you doing?
Yeah, come on. It's been a while. Wow.
You had more than enough time.
Yeah.
Like, Disney Plus is a thing.
That is
they have all
true.
the movies there.
Yeah.
And basically, fuck, I kind of lost my train of thought.
The guy
the captain there, he dies.
Yeah.
Makes Elizabeth, captain.
Yeah.
And then the other guys are all like, when they get captured, they're like, who's captain?
Her.
She is.
And she's just like, oh crap.
God damn it. They're like, at first they're all like, you're not my captain. And then they get captured, and then they're like, where's the captain? Her. It's her. She's the captain. Get her.
Yep.
Yeah. And this whole little scene of
the mechanics that they have for steam.
Yeah. Which is actually kind of ingenious, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just a little lever you pull. Oh yeah, we want this. It's actually very much like in Spirited Away. They do like a similar thing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They have like the guy in the boiler room. He sees what kind of like order is being made, and then he's just like,
and then takes
boom,
it, and then
steam it up. And like he's basically, and then guy here is just using it for dramatic effect, basically.
Yeah.
And I mean, I assume
literally for intimidation.
I mean, I assume it also has like some other properties that he is like using it for, but like it's mainly, it's mainly for the drama. It's mainly for the like
Otherwise, it's like for like a sauna room, pretty much.
fully clothed, and you're in Singapore.
I don't know. I mean, he has a whole bunch of like tubs and stuff around, so
That's true. I don't know, man.
maybe it's cold steam.
That's a thing?
No.
I was gonna say. I'm like, whoa, you're like really blowing my mind here. I'm like, how the fuck?
Oh, one of the things I really liked about this movie was the turning map.
Oh yeah, that was actually really
The
dope.
circular turning map. I was like,
Like
that's
a whole puzzle.
Yeah.
And then it actually like forms into like certain locations around the world.
Yeah.
Some hidden secret.
I was like, they use the typical pirate map, but
Right.
they twist it a little bit of being like, oh, we're gonna
This
make
is a little bit more.
moving pirate map.
This is a little bit more complicated than just like the simple like rolled
X
up
marks the
X marks the
spot, yeah.
spot. You could take 20 paces here, then 30 to the right, and like yeah, all that shit.
I liked it. It just seemed more realistic, I guess. Like
Because pirates gotta outwit and outthink
you gotta
their
solve
pursuers.
things. Yeah.
And also each other, because they're all trying to like one up each other.
Because once you get to that treasure,
Yeah.
you never know who's gonna turn you back.
Basically, yeah. That's the thing. I actually really like the way they also describe like the whole pirate
The code.
code and just the general like hierarchy.
Yeah.
And not just in like Pirates of the Caribbean, but like in other like shows and media too, where like you got your quartermaster, who's basically like the one in charge of. They're basically like the bridge between like the captain and the crew. They mainly focus on the crew.
Yeah.
And then they report everything to the captain, and they kind of stop the captain from doing something out of line too.
So he's kind of like the what's it called?
There's like
the,
a bit of like a
the
governing system.
mediator.
Almost. Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh damn! Get that out of there. Get that out of that pipe. Your captain demand. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a title for that though, isn't there?
I think it's the quartermaster.
Is it quartermaster?
I think it's quartermaster.
Yeah? Okay.
Then there's the bosun, who's basically in charge of like going out and like recruiting or like whenever they have to like make for land or whatever, they like take a crew of people and they start like traveling in and like investigating around the area.
Okay.
And what else was there? I mean, this is like very limited
Limited knowledge.
knowledge that I have.
Because these movies don't really go into like positions on
True,
a ship.
they never really did. It's just like, oh yep, there's pirates. Here's
These
some
are the bad
terminology.
Guys, these are the good guys. Whatever.
Here's some terminology. You don't know anything, but yeah. And then everybody's like underneath the floorboards,
Yeah.
which I thought that is actually very funny.
Yeah.
The way they shot this up.
I thought it was pretty funny too.
The guy's
Some
just
like
looking
big,
up.
like sweaty, yeah.
Yep.
Like, oh.
He's like, ah, man, what's wrong with you?
It is funny.
Dude, I love those two actually. What
They're
was
the
it, like-
best.
what were their names?
I don't even remember.
The like balding other like one of the balding older looking guy, the short
Yep.
dirtier
and
looking
the guy
guy
with the
the
one
skinny one-eyed guy. Yeah.
eye. Yep.
I loved those two. They
I'm
made-
pretty sure they were supposed to be dead because remember how they got the bald guy got shot
Yes.
during the first movie? And
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I'm supposed to be dead. And then eventually he actually
Does.
returns the coin and literally all of the pirates who got stabbed, shot, whatever, they all fall dead.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he was supposed to.
But like,
Right?
so like he got shot
Yeah.
before they were alive.
But
Like
then so did all the other ones.
True.
That's what I'm saying. And
Well, not all of them
they
though. I
were
think
all-
some of them got captured.
Well, no, not all of them, but like
Right.
the ones who like got
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
stabbed and
Yeah.
shot,
Yeah.
they died.
True. I mean, maybe he's gonna die of like lead poisoning or something because of like the bullets that got lodged in. Maybe it wasn't in the
It
fatal
went.
place.
I'm
I don't know.
pretty sure it was.
I don't know. I haven't seen the first movie in a bit.
Oh. It looked like he got shot in the heart.
Yeah, he got shot in the heart before they actually got brought back because somebody else had the final. No, Jack took one of the final coins, I think,
Yeah, he did.
and he didn't give it back until like afterwards.
Oh, okay.
By then,
That thing I was just always like, wait, is it? he
there's
supposed
like
to
a
be?
weird like moment where like you just assume that the
Yeah.
bullet probably like passed through him before that.
Maybe.
And they do kind of like have like a regenerating thing going on at the time. I don't know. It was a bit more weirder there. It looks like we're all fighting.
Yep. Back to fighting. It's like the Battle of the Five Armies all over again.
Yes, but like 20 pirates against each other.
Well, pirates versus East India Trading Company.
And Will Turner.
And Will Turner. So, yeah, 4.
Who ultimately, at this point, he's just like on his own side.
Yeah.
Kind of.
He's just trying to escape.
Because he's just using everybody for him to get what he wants.
Yeah.
Which basically makes him another pirate.
It's a pirate, yeah.
Yeah. Full on pirate.
Which is funny, because at the beginning of the series, he's like, I'm not a pirate, my dad's not a pirate, and now he's just like,
I'm a pirate.
I am definitely a pirate now.
By the end of the first movie, though, he kind of just accepted
Yeah, he embraces
it.
it.
To be honest.
Yeah.
And I guess what? The second movie, they were trying to get married, and it didn't work out.
This is one, I think, they get married.
Oh, yeah, it didn't work out because he was getting arrested because he's a pirate.
He's a pirate now.
So that's kind of like a big no-no at this time. And
Now, this one, they get married on the ship
at sea.
while they're fighting.
Which was a really dramatic and kind of cool
Yeah. And
way to get married, to be honest, I won't lie.
yeah, and Barbossa's the one who's just like,
Dearly beloved, we got here today.
Get on!
To get off, you're just
Get
standing
on with it!
Yeah, basically it's like get on with it. And he just starts like cursing.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, whenever they start saying some piratey shit, I'm just like, they're probably cursing here.
Yeah, oh, probably. Yeah.
They're most definitely cursing. There's no way.
Like, if this was like a reality thing, it'd be like, yeah, there'd be a lot more.
I kind of wish it was rated R.
Yeah, that would be pretty
A
cool.
little bit. That would have been really cool, honestly.
Just to hear, like, the sailor
This
mouth.
real sailor talk,
Yeah.
As much as I like the clever quips and pirate terminology they use
Like,
here,
you
which
can-
they do it really good here.
Yeah, you can still use it, but slip in, like, some more, like,
Yeah, slip in
dialogue.
a little more F-bombs here and there.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you're looking for that, you just watch Black Sails.
Oh.
I mean, that's basically where you get that. But it would have been nice if they would have had like a full-on movie, you know, that's like that. Especially a series of movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been pretty dope. Wasn't that supposed to be... Who was that?
Well, the lady, she's the one who appeared in the second movie, who is kind of like a...
The fortune teller.
Yeah, like a fortune
I forgot
teller.
her name.
She turns out to be Calypso.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think in this movie, too, she turns out, like, super giant.
She is cool. Yeah, in this movie is where we find out she's Calypso.
Yeah. Because...
Which, honestly, she was really cool in the second movie. I was like, damn, I kind of wish they put more of her. But at the same time...
I know. But
at the same time, like, she wasn't really relevant there. Like,
yeah, but she does become relevant in this.
yeah.
Like,
If
especially
anything,
this one.
yeah. If anything, the second movie just set that up for the third movie because that's where like that storyline comes to fruition.
Yeah.
And with her and David Jones.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found that accent they used was very like charming. I don't know. There was like a charm to it where I was like, damn, she's cool as hell.
it fit her character.
Yeah.
Like
The
her,
fact that she's
like in the swampy.
Yeah.
Areas.
It's like a bayou. I feel like it was like Louisiana where they went to.
Yeah.
Or something
Probably.
like that. Probably. Because
But
it's like
it was cool.
Yeah, it's like a New Orleans type accent.
You have brought payment, and he's like, look,
Yeah.
bah, undead monkey.
Yeah.
Payment is fair.
You know what? Yeah. That's actually not bad.
An undead monkey.
Monkey that never dies. Which, why is it that the monkey can't die if they gave back all the coins? He's just
logic.
cursed to be...
He was part of the. He was Barbossa's pet, I guess.
Like, he just never gave back a coin? Or he took one coin afterwards? Or, like, what?
I don't know. Maybe he did. Maybe the monkey took the coin.
Because, like, what happened to the monkey after the first movie?
I don't know.
Because he just shows up again on Barbossa in the second... by the end of the
Yeah,
second
at
movie.
the end of the second
He's like, oh yeah, I've just been hanging out with Barbossa this whole
I
time.
don't know, really.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's one of the great mysteries of the sea that we will never know.
I, the sea.
You know?
Oh, yeah. So, okay, good. What we're drinking
Today? Well, I mean, we didn't really go...
Or was it the other one? The other... Oh, no. The first one we had was a... Or was it this one? The mango chilada?
I'm pretty sure we had this.
Was it last time?
We've had, not last time, but we've had this on a show before. And,
It's the Modelo chilada, mango, and
yeah, we just
Chile.
decided, like, let's just go with the tried and true, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
there's only so many drinks you can try out there that are decent. And I mean, we were originally just gonna go like maybe with like Corona or like just basic Modelo, and they're like, nah, let's get the chiladas.
Yeah.
You get a
Plus-
little bit more there.
Plus, we're both on a budget, so...
Yep. Money does not come to us quite so easily.
No, not really.
But hey, let's watch Davy Jones fuck some ships up.
Yeah.
As he's basically the East India Trading Company's bitch right now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because they got his heart in a jar. Or in the chest.
In the chest.
And yeah. Which has got to be pretty shitty.
That would suck.
Because, like, now I can't do anything without these people actually killing me. I used to be the fucking scourge of the sea.
And now
I'm just this, like, asshole's bitch, basically.
Well, because he can't really fight an entire armada or an entire fleet of ships.
True. But he did have the Kraken before.
Until,
yeah.
And then that died because of good old Sparrow. And,
because they found his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Norrington ran off with the heart.
Norrington stole it.
Because Norrington basically caused all this.
he really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because of redemption.
Yeah. Got back his name.
Kind of.
He got his whole redemption back, and then he just ends up dying. Giving it all
that's
away.
what I'm saying. Like, it's just
Thought they might have done a little bit more with Norrington. Huh? But, I mean, they probably could have done more with his character. Instead of just killing him off. But, I mean, it also made sense that they would have killed him off there, too.
Yeah. I mean, I liked his character.
Yeah.
Of him, like coming from, like a high place. Yeah. And then all of a sudden he falls down to, like,
this very low, like, rock bottom, basically.
He's trying to get redemption back.
He's in fucking Tortuga, like, covered in shit.
Pig. Yeah.
And just drinking all of his fucking problems away.
But then now he's back to it, but, like...
It's not the same.
Yeah.
It's just not the same.
Totally different vibe.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not happy.
He's just like, I got it back, but
I just don't like this now. Right. Like, it's just not the same. That's how it is. Sometimes.
That's how it would be.
Sometimes
when you're
you just gotta let it go. Once you go pirate.
You never go pirate.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
That's a phrase that the pirates used back then. Back in the day.
Pirate?
Yeah.
Okay.
It means back.
Fucking idiot. Dude, I would not want to be on this boat right now in the fucking frozen ocean.
Yeah, we're at the point in the movie where they're in
They're trying to find Jack.
Yeah, pretty much, and they're in the snowlands and everybody's freezing.
They're basically in the Antarctic right now.
Yeah.
Sailing around the Antarctic. And if it's so cold that your whole fucking hair is starting to freeze over.
Yeah.
These guys aren't even like huddling up for warmth. Because pirates don't huddle up for warmth. Oh yeah, the guy who loses his toe.
Yeah, because of frostbite. Yep.
Oh. His whole toe.
I love it. I love that tiny little snippet.
Dude, how the hell are you gonna sail out here without fucking... I
know, right?
I don't know. Something about the scene irks me in a weird way. Yeah. And Legolas over here.
Legolas trying to solve a puzzle. He's like, I heard about this once. I don't know where. It was all green and
what if
heavy.
Legolas going to the Undying Lands was just him trying to...
It was just another portal for him to go into a different realm.
Yeah. He basically gets reincarnated as a human.
Yeah. He doesn't remember anything from Legolas' life, but he's just a really good fighter.
Or like he does remember, but like he just doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to go back.
Like he's just like, well, it's fine. I lived a decent long. How old is Legolas actually? Sidebar.
Pretty. How old is he?
I think fairly old. Like at least
he's
at least
fairly
1,000
old.
or so. No.
Yeah, I think so.
I would say, right?
I think
that or close to. I don't think he's like that old.
I feel like he's around Arwen's age, but I'm also not sure about that either.
Yeah, that's true.
I wasn't.
They never really said.
Well, yeah, I wasn't really keen on learning everybody's age. Like, I know Bilbo and Frodo's because those are like the important.
Yeah, they're the important ones.
ages.
Everybody's gonna say that.
But like everybody else.
Yeah, I don't really think Legolas had one though.
Oh, what, a birthday?
I mean, obviously he had a birthday, but like nobody really brought it up because nobody cares. Sure. They just want to see Legolas like sees things with his elf eyes and shoot things off of a fucking.
We're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Legit, like
yeah.
They just want to see him be a badass. They don't care about how old he is because it doesn't matter. He's awesome.
Which is actually kind of crazy because he was shooting Lord of the Rings and the first Pirates.
Yeah.
All at once.
See, and that's how we all bring it back to Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, it is.
So we don't get too rambly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Oh no, another movie. Ah!
We'll never get good at this.
No, I don't think so.
No, I think we're just gonna always have sidebars here and there.
But it's fine, as long as we mostly. So
yes, we got good English villain
Yep.
here.
So what was? Do you remember your very first time watching Pirates of the Caribbean?
My very first time, probably not. I don't think I
No?
remember the very first. I just remembered I liked it a lot, and then I kept watching it. I mean, I watched these movies so many times, like.
Oh yeah.
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 I mean, I can't remember all the characters' names, but like, I've also had a couple drinks now. A drink.
Well, that's the thing. I can't really remember the first time I saw it either.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it was on TV.
I feel like it was on TV too, to be honest, because I don't
was-
think it was like one of those things where my mom would have taken me to the movies for.
Yeah.
I think it was just one of those things where like we just waited for it to like release onto like TV or DVD or whatever, and then we just started watching it there.
Yeah.
But good stuff all the way.
No, I feel like it was like on TV, like the first movie.
Yeah, TV.
Yeah.
Yes, we get to see Bill Nye be a villain.
Oh yeah.
My favorite Bill Nye. Well, not. I love both of my Bill Nyes. Bill. They're both awesome.
I do like Davy Jones though. As a
No, Davy Jones is a villain. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just really. Cool.
He really goes into it with Davy Jones though. Like,
I know. It was.
I really
impressive.
love how like intense he can be with Davy Jones.
Right.
What is the meaning of it?
Yeah.
Or what?
Yep.
We're just being
Yep.
quiet for his scenes though.
I know.
Because we just love seeing him.
Maybe we shouldn't have put it.
I don't know, because it's just. It also kind of makes sense why he started like crying, because like his heart's literally coming close back to him now, so he's starting to have those emotions again.
I wonder if it's because he's having more human interactions, and it goes,
Could be.
it comes back to his
Humanity,
side.
yeah. There's still like a piece of like literally his heart is where he put all of his humanity.
Yeah, because he didn't want it.
Now he just
But then-
cut it out because like
But now that it's closer to him, he's
Yeah.
like,
that makes sense to me honestly.
yeah. I feel like that was kind of why
Yeah,
he started breaking apart,
a little bit. Yeah.
and that's why he kind
coming
of
apart
like.
at the seams. Despite how monstrous he looks, he can
I was-
still look so sad.
I was about to say like this guy shows up. He doesn't even look scared of Davy Jones either.
No, he's like, oh, because we can literally kill you. We have your heart.
Yeah.
We know that you can die from this.
Because it was so weird. Because literally, just like in the second movie, he was walking around in charge, killing people at will.
Yeah, nobody would fuck with Davy Jones because he had a fucking kraken.
I know. Well, yeah,
That's terrifying.
and his crew too.
And his crew, they're all terrifying.
just ruthless people.
Yeah, and
People, not even people, like just things.
Fish people.
creatures.
Something out of Innsmouth. Something out of a Lovecraft story.
Yeah,
Basically.
and then all of a sudden switched, like
Yeah.
complete 180. Just like, oh, now he's.
You think those like whole transformations they had with like the crew was inspired by like some Lovecraft shit? I feel like it might.
Yeah,
In a little
it
weird
might have
way,
been.
you know?
They
Because
probably,
there's a weird like supernatural element going on here,
right.
and it's never really gets addressed. Outside of like, oh yeah,
No.
that's just another.
That's just how they are.
That's just a thing, a part of the world, you know. And who knows? For all we know, it could have maybe been like a little bit of Lovecraft poking through, like just a little
Maybe
nameless Lovecraft.
be like take some like weird stuff and combine it with the ocean.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn, we could have probably done some salt marsh stuff in there too.
Maybe
I just realized because there's some.
could have had a pirate theme.
Yeah, right.
I mean,
Damn.
things just changed.
Things just changed. Yeah. We were doing a D&D episode earlier, and it was just.
Yeah, we recorded the D&D episode that will technically from today it'll air tomorrow.
Yeah.
But,
Y'all will listen to it eventually.
because we're like,
It
oh
was
yeah,
our- it
we'll
was
do
our
that, and then we'll do
first
Matrix, and then we started like doing pirate impressions.
I don't know. We
And
just started
talking
doing
about-
fucking Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, let's watch Pirates of the
That's
Caribbean.
just why,
Because
yeah.
we're like, we've been talking about doing it for a while
yeah,
too. And
yeah,
we
that's
just never,
true. Yeah,
We just never did it. And,
that was an idea for our very first episode.
yeah,
wasn't
and which
it?
we didn't do. And I forgot which one was the first one.
We tried to do Star Wars.
Star Wars was the one we tried,
But
but we
we're
got
gonna-
rambly.
We're gonna do
Very
Star
random.
Wars again
Yeah.
because we know now what to do for our episodes.
Yeah. So this is another little sidebar.
Yeah.
That's
then-
not how we got to Pirates today.
Yeah, but Pirates was our original like first idea of like, hey,
Yeah.
what if we just like talk about like
Pirates of the Caribbean
movies,
or something like that.
and we're like, oh, what movies? I don't know, like Pirates of the Caribbean or
Yeah.
something. We're like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, we both like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then things happen.
Yeah.
And here we are, like 8 episodes later.
Right.
Finally got to Pirates of the Caribbean.
To Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yarr!
Arr.
That's how we do it.
Now we're gonna go all
So, yeah.
over, I guess across the edge of the world, according,
Yeah, apparently.
you know?
'cause
'Cause
yeah,
we live
this-
on a flat.
At this point in the movie, they're pretty much going to the end of the world.
Yeah.
At World's End.
At World's End.
To go find good old Jack.
There's this. This is like the whole supernatural part of things.
Yeah.
So,
And then
Because
later.
I don't think this is like the world. I think this is just a
No,
portal to the other side, basically.
Yeah.
We're like on the way to the other side.
Well, it's the portal to David Jones' locker.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. That's
Totally.
pretty much what it
I
is.
know my Pirates of the Caribbean lore.
But it is pretty cool. I liked how the vibe of things were in this. Like, they're literally falling, yeah, like upside down.
It's a lot more intense, I feel.
It's, yeah.
Because the stakes are a lot more higher now. Now it's not just a matter of like, oh, you know, Jack trying to get his ship back in the first one. Oh, Jack trying to escape his debt, basically, in the second one. Now it's like, oh no, our whole way of life is threatened here.
Yeah.
So we need everybody we can in order to make it through this, or otherwise East India is just gonna fuck our shit up.
Yep.
And
Here we are.
go. The
We're like-
man, the myth, the legend.
We're literally like half hour in, and then we get Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, yeah.
He's having his illusions.
He really likes the peanuts, man.
Yeah? I
I don't
mean,
blame him. Speaking of peanuts, I'm gonna grab a quick peanut right here.
surely.
Surely.
Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? Was he trapped there without food?
I don't think, because he's technically like dead here, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying. He's technically dead, but he can still move around and escape. So I'm like,
Yeah.
is he just like in an everlasting like loop and
I
never
think so,
hungry?
to be honest. Actually, I think a lot of it's just like in his own head, in his own thoughts,
Right. Yeah.
and just him like trying to hold on to like a sense of sanity, and the only way you can like hold on to that is like just being a captain, being a pirate, and just things going his way. But all these are just like, I think these are all just like different stages of his insanity. That he's just like
I think so too.
interacting with each and every one.
How fun would this have been shooting? Like just seeing
Honestly.
him just run around like 30 times.
You just have a bunch of like other actors dressed up as
I don't think so. I think they just like filmed-
different cuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they just pieced it all
I feel
together.
like for some of the ones where like there's people running by where you don't really see the headshots, I feel like there is actually, you know,
Yeah, like
some
those.
of them,
Yeah,
a bit of a blend.
he was ready to do something to that goat.
Yeah,
But that's what I mean, because like you look at the faces, they're all the same.
basically.
So I feel like it was like what they did in The Hobbit,
Yeah,
is that they just copy paste. You
Yeah.
know, like this guy's here, this guy's here.
dude, Johnny Depp had to do each and every one of these guys.
I bet he did though.
He probably did though.
Like
He would
regarding
be.
Johnny Depp, I feel like he did.
He would be the guy to do that.
Yeah, but it's pretty cool.
And then Jack Sparrow being like a ruthless pirate.
Yeah,
Or second
killing
here.
himself technically.
Yeah, because he died trying to be a hero. He's like, oh yeah, we're not doing none of that hero shit anymore. We're gonna be straight up pirates. Only me, myself, and I. Like,
Yep.
I.
Yep, there he is. Yep, alone on his ship, and he's just talking to himself.
Dancing with my shirt down. Basically.
But he did get to kill the Kraken.
Did he?
I think so, didn't he?
No. I think he got eaten.
Yeah, but didn't he kill it from the inside?
No. Because I think the Davy Jones was forced to kill his own pet.
Is that what it was?
I think it was. I remember a line that
Oh.
Beckett said.
Really?
Yeah, where
I
he's like,
totally
"Oh yeah."
missed it.
It was a small little thing. Like it's an easy thing to miss.
Yeah.
But I remember there was like a line or something that he basically forced Davy Jones to kill
So he was pretty much trying to
Yeah.
be the hero at the end of the second movie.
in the second movie, and then he dies for it, and then he's all like, "Oh yeah, I'm not trying to be a hero anymore." Jack's like, "Oh yeah, I'm not trying to be a hero anymore."
Got it.
But yeah, like in sometime between like when Norrington gives the heart over to Beckett,
Yeah.
and like we see Beckett and Davy Jones talk. Somewhere between there, like Davy Jones had to kill the Kraken, so that it wouldn't be used against Beckett.
Yeah,
obviously.
Well,
so,
yeah, obviously.
Because he's like, "There's no way I'm gonna leave you like with this nuke."
Yeah,
so
no, literally.
I'm about to give you all some freedom.
I can destroy like 50 ships in a minute.
We're gonna show Davy Jones some freedom. My best Bush impression.
That's needs some work.
Oh yeah, it does. I never really tried a Bush impression before.
It's a rock.
No, it's a salt lick.
And he like licks it.
Rock. Big old bird.
I like how he actually like licks it.
Yeah, he legit straight up licks this
rock.
Rock.
Which turns into a crab.
Rock crab.
I
thought that was actually
a rab.
Yeah.
Yeah, a rab.
A rab.
Yeah, rock crab.
How about a croc?
How about a croc? They are my crocs.
Just start walking sideways.
Yes. Sprout 2 extra legs.
Legit. That's a long rope.
Well, yeah. I like how he thinks he can pull an entire ship.
To be fair, he is dead.
Yeah, that's also true.
So he's like, I mean, if I'm dead, what can I do? He's like in this purgatory state where like he's a sailor away from the sea.
Yeah, and that's kind of hard.
Which is pretty rough.
Pretty cute.
He's like in this like salt flat, basically.
Which is pretty awful.
Yeah. There's
Mr.
no
Krabs.
Anywhere.
So, which Pirates of the Caribbean is your favorite?
I mean, they're all really good. That's a hard one.
And this is like including like all 5 of them or whatever they have.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't include all 5 of them. I include the first 3.
I include the first 3.
But I think the second one had this like sense of like urgency and adventure. That while like the stakes were higher here in the third one, there was just something about like Jack and Norrington and that whole scene of them with Will Turner fighting over like who's gonna get the height of Davy Jones.
And they're all chasing
was just
each other.
such a well done thing for me. Easily like the highlight of the series for me.
Right.
And that and also like
the Kraken.
The Kraken was a big one too. I just like the
Davy Jones crew. Davy Jones.
Seeing Davy Jones for the first time too.
With his tentacles. And
yeah, they really like nerfed him in the second or third movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the second one might be my favorite. Though the third one did kind of like, I thought the third one was like a nice way like to end the series.
Yeah.
But now apparently we're getting a whole new Jack Sparrow, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks that I won't see Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow anymore.
Yeah.
Considering everything that happened to like the situations and drama and like what shit that went down with him. How they did him dirty, basically. But thankfully, they did get justice. But it's just a shame,
Yeah, but no, I agree that like the second one though.
Yeah.
Second one's pretty good.
Yeah.
That was my favorite too. So.
Yeah. It's a good movie, honestly.
Yeah, it's just, both of us can agree second one was the best.
Although I really liked Barbossa's character.
Yeah, I know.
So like that's kind of like
the thing.
Hard, yeah.
All 3 of them have like such like each of them has a vibe. That you're just like, this is so cool.
Yeah. They're all very well done.
Yeah. Here he comes, Jack.
And Jack Sparrow just sailing
in the sand with the crabs.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny because then he's on top and he's like,
I feel like this is just a parallel to like when we first meet him too.
Yeah.
When he's just like on a sinking ship.
Yeah.
A little
because he's on top. Yeah.
And now he's just like,
it's 10 shillings to dock your boat, and he like looks back and he's like, how do we say for 4 shillings? We forget the name. Welcome to Port Royal, Mrs. Smith.
Mrs. Smith.
Something like that.
Honestly, yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
Oh no, it's just a shilling, not 10 shillings. A shilling. But no, it's funny because like,
I like how this one guy's like looking at the ship sailing on land,
saying
it's impossible after surviving like fuck off fall from the sea,
Right.
like off the world or whatever, or to Davy Jones' locker.
Pretty much everybody right now, they're just like, what's happening?
To be honest,
First we fall off a waterfall,
to be honest,
and then now...
To be honest, that was wild as fuck. Like, I would not
for
have
sure.
ever like, imagine something like that.
Like, there's like millions of crabs underneath a boat.
It
In the
just takes
sand.
it out
And
to the sea.
Yeah, just takes it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like talking to them like he's just like it's been like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like Davy Jones' locker is just like its own little like contained dimension. I don't know.
A little pocket
Like
dimension.
it really is like its own little purgatory. Yeah.
I think so too.
Honestly, it's just a weird little like space, and then somehow they're just able to go there.
Remember,
You shot me.
No, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
He just goes on.
You're here.
No, yeah, I think so too. It's like
Yeah.
it really depends on who gets sent there.
Yeah.
You know, a personal hell, pretty much.
Yeah. Basically.
And especially for Jack, if it's like solitude and it's just him and not being able to sail and it's just like stuck in one spot, you know, I feel like that's kind of his personal, like, absolutely like, nope, can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is why he started to his illusions and all that stuff.
His hallucinations.
He needs people.
He only works best when other people are like around.
Like around him. Well, more like under his command.
That too. But even then, like, no, when he first met Will, like it took a bit, but once he got Will under his like command, he's like, oh yeah, now we can do this.
And this and this.
Like Jack's just really good at like improvising and making things work for him.
Yeah.
And just ridiculous amounts of luck.
And lots of rum.
And a lot of rum.
That ship, my ship.
My ship, right?
Oh, that's
there.
my ship.
Huh. Got spotted. Must be
Must
behind
be
the
a tiny
pearl.
thing.
Yeah.
Yep. I actually liked how even at the third movie we still have the Black Pearl.
Yeah.
It's
And
pretty
even
cool.
then, we're still having like these two fight over the
Fighting
pearl.
over the pearl, like this is mine. No, it's
No,
mine.
it's mine. No, it's mine.
The captain of the ship is supposed to be taking orders. The captain of the ship is
yeah,
taking
legit.
orders.
And it's basically like the parents arguing over the kid.
Mm-hmm.
And the pearl's just like,
Just there.
Dads, please stop.
Like, okay.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh. You're cool.
Yeah. I like how it's like on the ship.
Yeah.
Was it this one or the second one where he's like I came back and is like, does anybody care that I came back just because they missed me? And there's like two hands and he's just like,
I think it was this one actually.
oh, is it this one?
I think it's this scene right now. Who are you?
Who are you? What are you just like with the
To the
highest bidder?
I have a ship.
I have a ship. That
makes you the highest bidder.
Yep.
Good man.
Good man. Yeah. There you go. Now he's got a whole crew.
Yeah.
And
But
his compass doesn't work.
He still doesn't know what he wants right now.
Yeah.
But I have the map.
Which way you going, Jack?
Trim the sails.
Oh, here it is.
Yep.
They're all taking. Yep.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Doing.
What are you Captain supposed to be.
Ship is taking orders. My ship. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That just makes you Chartman. And then
Look at this guy. Yeah.
Trying to be captain.
Yeah.
And they just stare daggers into him like.
No, he's like,
what?
oh, never mind. I forgot about that. This
Yeah.
is me charts. It's like, oh yeah, he's got the map.
Yeah, actually, the way they decided who gets to be captain is through like a vote.
Yeah.
But that was really cool.
I think that would be.
democratic system.
I feel like that would be a common thing
Yeah.
among pirates.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I didn't realize that was a pirate thing. I thought that was just like.
It's all about votes and stuff.
So I was like, oh, who owned the boat? You know?
Pretty much. Yeah, they're pulling out the telescopes. It's like I know what that means too.
What?
You know, More adulty themed things.
Oh, you mean the innuendo?
Yes. I couldn't think of the word.
Yeah.
Because, Barbosa pulls it out. Wow. Long.
And Jack's like,
And then
yeah?
Jack pulls it out. And he's
Check
like,
this out.
ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. It's a bit of an innuendo and also like...
just like a funny scene.
A funny scene and just like, oh, who's the better captain? It's a lot of layers.
Pretty
like
much.
that.
Yeah, they do that. They do that pretty good.
And then you gotta have the romantic drama of like, the soap opera
with
of
her
the whole series.
and Will and Jack and
yeah. Will's all conflicted over here. He's like, I don't know if you really love me. She's like, oh, I've always loved you. He's
Yeah,
like, well, but I mean, you kind of had this moment where I wasn't sure. She's like, well, technically, yeah, I kind of was unsure.
Everything was happening at once, and
Yeah.
yeah.
Key emotion. But it's right now at this point she's like feeling more guilt rather than like conflicted about like it's not really like a love triangle. Like she still loves Will.
She
just feels guilty because she basically made Jack like die. She basically killed Jack.
Right. Because
save everybody else. Yeah.
Chained him to the handcuffed him to the boat. Yeah.
No, chained him. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing.
And guilty. And then Jack just basically saying like, oh, so you are a pirate, huh? Yeah, I basically try to do what you ask, and you fuck me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny too, because like when he was talking to the crew, he's like, one of you tried to kill me and succeeded. Yeah. And then he looked at her and he's just like, oh, he hasn't told you yet. And it's just like, whoa. Okay.
Yeah, and Will's like, yo, what the fuck just happened there? Because they haven't been talking.
Well, because Will saw...
Well, I mean, he saw the kiss.
Yeah, he saw the kiss.
And he just started making his way down.
So he's like, oh, that's how it is.
Yeah.
So he's kind of conflicted.
Yeah.
She's guilty. Like, feeling guilty.
Yeah.
And then Jack's just
been Jack's just been Jack, and then he dies, and then they just don't talk. They, like, work together, but don't talk.
Pretty much.
So it's just this very awkward tension.
Yeah. But then by the end of it, it's kind of resolved. At the end of this one, because, the final battle at the end of the movie, which was epic. That was a really cool fight.
That's the way you should be doing it at the end.
Yeah. No, really.
Yeah.
It was so cool. I loved the ending of this movie. It was so good.
Yeah, Cora is gonna take over my lap.
We're having a lot of
kitty
interferences today because they really want attention.
Yeah.
Especially the little one, Cora.
They just want love and affection.
Go eat your food, Cora.
Yeah.
No, the food's that way. Never mind.
Oh yeah, so where does Elizabeth's dad die?
Yeah, he dies in
the second one?
This one.
Oh, they just see his soul, basically, right?
Yeah, she sees his
soul
floating away in the boats.
Yeah, I was just like wondering, like, at what point did he die? Because it was just such a it was like I know it's off screen.
It's off screen, but I don't
like
know how.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is actually kind of a sad.
It really
thing
is
to
kind
see.
of sad,
like
honestly.
Like everybody knows what this means.
Yeah.
All these lost souls into the sea.
He's like, oh, you dead? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And Will's still trying to like be supportive, but like
he's just like,
I don't know. Do I have the right now? Like,
yeah, that was a long pause of silence, just because we were watching the movie.
I know we're trying to enjoy the movie too. That's the thing. I mean, there's only so much things we can talk about too.
It is pretty sad too, because everybody like just watches her trying to like talk to her dad.
Yeah.
But her dad's dead, so everybody knows what's going on.
And then the dad like recognizes that he's dead. He's like, "Damn, yeah, now you're gonna need to be careful from here on out, because I am not gonna be there."
Yeah, literally.
So.
But at the same time, it was pretty nice too, because he actually did hear her.
Yeah.
And got to talk to her.
They get to say a few last moments, basically.
Yeah. Especially for the father too, because you know that he really loved her. So. Yeah. Yeah. Even when she turned pirate, he actually accepted it.
Yeah. accepting of her.
And Will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because remember, like, the first, he was just like,
no blacksmith.
he's a blacksmith. And she's like, no, he's a pirate. And he's just like, all right.
Romanticizing piracy.
Yeah, like, that's a good thing.
It does kind of become a bit of a soap opera there.
A little
those
bit.
two.
Yeah.
It's like I'm watching one of my mom's telenovelas from back in the day. There was actually a pirate one back in the day.
Really?
Yeah. I think it might have been like my first piratey thing that I ever saw. It was basically like this romance of like this pirate was like hiding his identity as a nobleman, and like this noblewoman like falls in love with him, and he's like trying to keep this whole piracy side of him as a secret because I guess he's trying to get revenge. But yeah, it comes out that he's like one of the infamous pirates of Spain or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And there's just like a bunch of like political intrigue and fights at sea and like fighting in like out in like the land and stuff, and then he still like, has to play the show. This is an older one, yeah. I think it was like 2000s.
Yeah, okay.
I forgot what it was called. I don't know. My mom was watching it, and I just remember seeing. They don't make them like that anymore, like at all.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows that they don't really make like
they used to.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they actually put up like a lot of production into that show. I feel, but you know, that was my first.
Up is down.
Yeah.
I like how he like figures a puzzle out by talking to himself.
It's like Crunk.
Crunk. Yeah, the angel and the demon. Yeah. Yeah.
It's basically Crunk.
Number one. Look at him. What is he wearing? A dress?
Robe.
It's a robe. 2. Look what I can do.
Yeah.
No.
He starts doing hand push-ups. He's like, I don't see your point here.
He's got a point.
Oh, all right.
He's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's just funny how it's like his conscience.
This literally is that scene in Crunk, though.
It literally is.
Or Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah. It was just funny how he's like he figured it out by talking to it himself.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that's how you figure most things out. I feel.
Yeah.
First, you gotta talk to yourself.
Then you talk to your other self.
Then you talk to the other self.
Then you
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, I got it now. Up is down.
So this obviously means I need to flip the boat over.
I like how he doesn't even tell them.
Yeah.
He just like improvises, like just goes back and forth.
And then Barbossa's like, the fuck's he up to now?
He's like, okay, what's going on now?
But Barbossa's like one of the first people to like
catch on.
He's like, he obviously figured something out.
Right.
He's trying to get everybody to move along.
Yeah, now he figures it out.
Yeah.
Like literally, like right away. He was like, hold on.
Something's not right. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Fucking Barbossa. Cleaning off the fucking wooden eye.
Love it. There it is. It is pretty. This one is actually pretty cool too.
Yeah.
You have to go upside down
to get to whatever.
That's like a second portal to get out.
To another place out.
Yeah. Because I don't know, are they still in Davy Jones' locker
Yeah.
at this point, right?
Yeah, they're still in.
Because it's just
open sea.
Open sea now, and you just keep going.
Yeah. There is no end to this, man.
Oh, literally. It's unchartable.
Yep.
It's Uncharted.
That was a good series. I like the fourth one where it's all
Nathan!
parody. Yeah. Then these two are trying to like
try to think smart. They're like, once the ship's upside down, we'll be right side up. And
Yeah.
it's just like, well, yes.
But the ship's gonna get right set up.
Yeah.
So you'll just be upside down again.
You know what? I don't know why, but I always like the character, the mute character.
Yeah.
The one with the parrot. Yeah. I don't know why. He's just always there. But
he's a man of few words. Man of action.
It's just funny. I don't know. I like it.
Yeah, it goes back to what we said earlier about the side characters, honestly.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. It takes a whole cast to really make a good film.
Oh yeah. Ooh, dead. Yeah, you get a whole ass iron cannon land on you. You
You'll
did.
be fine.
No, you did. No
Up
exception.
is down.
And down is up.
That is very true. Yeah. They did a good job with the the visual effects on this movie too.
Yeah.
I feel like. Yeah, now there's another moment of silence where we're just watching the movie again. Ah!
I mean, it's a good movie, man. What can I
It's
tell
a
you?
good movie, yar.
Yar.
Yar. Up is down, because we're upside down.
And then you gotta wait for that Twilight moment.
Yeah.
Not the movies. Never the movies.
You would have to really hold your breath for a long time.
That was like at least a few minutes there, yeah.
I mean, like,
to like half an hour?
well, you gotta like hold on to the railing,
Yeah.
hold your breath, and then just wait for that one little moment that you don't even know when it is because you're upside down in the water.
Supposedly there's like a pocket of air that should be in that boat.
Oh, for real?
I mean, if it's like...
In a ship?
Well, I mean, it worked on like boats and shit, right? Whenever they're like trying to be hidden and have like a boat upside down and just kind of like have their head sticking out. I would imagine...
You mean like what they did in the first one?
Yeah, I would imagine it would be like on a grander scale with the ship.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Hey, that's just like the Flying Dutchman.
Yeah.
Just pops out of the water.
So that's how he does it.
That's how. He just keeps using portals. No.
Legit? It makes the most sense though.
Yeah, it'd be so funny though just to see like all the evil characters just going side to side on the ship.
Yeah.
Hey, it's rocking the ship.
Yep.
And then just go back and forth.
Yeah. But they probably just have to like dive down and then just...
I know, it would just be funny to see.
True.
Like Davy Jones trying to hobble around with his peg leg.
Could you imagine there's like other ships also, not just Davy Jones, and then...
You just see a whole bunch of ships just going upside down.
And then you just see like them kind of like in passing in the Davy Jones locker area.
Yeah.
And then Davy just like,
Just like,
Dale? Is that you?
Steven? Is that you?
Davy?
We haven't seen each
We haven't seen each other
in 20 years.
forever. Oh,
I
wow.
haven't seen you since you stepped foot on land.
How
over
you
10
been?
years.
Hey, how's Anne? Oh, she's not good, but you know.
She's dead,
she's
but
dead.
you know.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go off and die over here. Yeah, well, I'm working on that too. All right, man, take care. Bye.
Wait a minute, you can't die though, right? Your heart's somewhere else.
Yeah, no.
Don't mention that.
As long as yeah, legit. It's like, I haven't seen that guy in forever. It's the most random thing.
Man, him and his buddies, there's
Honestly.
something else.
And then we have ourselves a classic piracy standoff.
Yep. They're all the guns are duds because it's all soaking wet.
Powder. Because they haven't exactly...
They've been underwater.
They are quick to double cross each other before they actually think.
As soon as they're out of the locker, just pa!
Yeah.
Which really stands for what pirates were. So
Basically.
I mean,
a lot of it was just like, you're loyal to your crew.
and
Damn.
about it.
Yeah.
Any other crew? Nah.
Yeah, no.
Yep, wet powder. Still using those clubs.
These guys just want to fight.
Smack. Yep. Effective though. Well, yeah. I mean, after you've been like years of just all the time fighting and raiding.
Eventually, you gotta learn to work with each other.
Yeah.
Though that also makes it easier to double cross.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you start getting too comfortable, too trusting. The reason why the pirates were able to like stick together so long was because they kept on making profits. And if the captain was good at getting the jobs and getting everybody to do what they need to do, then the crew would be happy too, as long as they were making their profit. So.
No, those two are never good at landing on a beach.
Never.
It happened in the second one too.
Yeah, yeah. Just wiped out on their way to the beach. Honestly, every time they go somewhere, they're just wiping the fuck out.
Yeah, and they're fine with it.
Yeah.
Because they've been through
like,
worse.
oh yeah, this is just how we do it. Like, this is just the way pirates do it, right?
Ah.
They found the Kraken.
A whale.
Named Kraken.
Named Kraken. What's Kraken?
Hey, what's Kraken, Kraken?
It is pretty cool to see how enormous this thing is.
Yeah. The whole full-on eldritch horror.
Yeah, like you could see it for like a brief moment in the second one.
Yeah.
Like when he was underwater and attacking the ship, but like,
yeah,
like I don't know, just the way that they find it was just like
You just see like a whole mouth.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
And like the tentacles still like drifting in like the
sea.
in the sea.
Yar in the sea.
Yar, the sea. What is a pirate's favorite letter?
Arr.
Arr. You might think it is, but it's actually the sea. I love that joke so much.
Those pirate jokes.
It's so stupid that it's good.
Yep. It's too good. It's stupid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, you got any other questions?
Honestly, nah.
Nah.
Pirates of the Caribbean are just, it's good.
It's just a good vibe.
Yeah. Although, I don't know if you saw the videos of like Bill Nye in like the suit.
I don't think so.
Where like it's a lot of CGI going on there.
Probably.
And he's basically just wearing like a motion capture suit.
Okay.
So like the scene of Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones fighting like on the ship.
Yeah.
It's just Bill Nye like
for sure. Oh yeah.
in a suit, and then Johnny Depp's just like in full costume.
Yeah.
Bill Nye is a phenomenal actor for being able to deliver that performance in that like green screens all around.
Yeah.
The only like real like boaty part of the whole thing was where they were standing on, and then there's just like a lot of wires and stuff like.
No, it's yeah.
Bill Nye's a phenomenal actor.
I know, but just the way that he did Davy Jones was just like, whew.
I mean, every movie he's done, really.
Yeah.
Because he was pretty funny in Shaun of the Dead.
True. I've only seen that one time though.
But he was like the stepdad. He was actually like a decent like.
Oh, he was the stepdad.
Yeah, he was like the stepdad
okay.
to Sean. He's like giving Sean words of encouragement before he dies and becomes a zombie, saying like, "Man, I was just worried about you and like I really care about you." This and that. I'm like, he's such a good, stepdad, and I gotta kill him. Yeah, because he's turning into a zombie. And and then like him in the Underworld series too as Victor.
Yeah, I haven't seen those.
Badass. Oh god, he's really awesome there. It's like a full-on villain. Like, well, like he's a villain here too, but like in that one he's just like this like old vampire like lord. He's like hell-bent on killing all the fucking werewolves. Yeah, no, he's awesome there too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really got anything more for Pirates of the Caribbean. I think we're dry here, bud.
Yeah. It only took us an hour.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be our shortest one.
In recent weeks, probably. I remember when we started, we were kind of like around this. This is kind of like the average at first. It's just the other stuff was like, the other stuff we just had like a little bit more planning and a lot more to say too.
Yeah.
I mean, Pirates is just.
Oh, I did have a question. Actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I remember now. If you had to choose the captain.
Oh.
Between Jack and Barbossa. Because this is kind of like a theme in this movie.
True. I mean, Will would be a pretty decent captain too, to be honest.
Yeah. But like between those two, though. Because there's like pros and cons to both of them, really.
True.
And it's kind of hard
to
to
decide. The thing is, they're both likely to kill you or get you killed.
Right, but let's just say like you won't get killed if you stay loyal to them.
Well, obviously.
Yeah. So.
But like, I feel like Jack might be a good captain to work under, but it's just going to be a hard life because he just has like strokes of ridiculous luck for like a big moment, but everything after that where things try to get into like a sense of like a routine norm, terrible.
Yeah.
Whereas Barbossa probably like does a little bit better like in the routine-y parts. And can still like hold his own in those big moments. He's just like not gonna quite outshine Jack. I don't know. It really depends on like what you want.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. I feel like Jack would just be fun to be around.
Yeah.
And Barbossa is fun, but like he's also a lot more strict. I feel.
Yeah. Right.
He would probably just toss you off out in the middle of the sea if you were doing like if you didn't mop right, like you know.
Well, that's definitely Davy Jones.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
that too. But like, if you're gonna be under Davy Jones, you're basically a sea creature.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to. Yeah. You're just gonna have to work for him for like the next 100 years or eternity.
Yeah. As a lobster.
As a lobster sting, or then you become part of the ship.
Part of the ship. Part of the crew.
Basically.
You
So
know?
yeah, definitely not Davy Jones.
No.
I would probably choose Jack Sparrow because I think he was, like, although ultimately
Okay.
he's like...
Let's say if you choose between all of the characters,
Will Turner.
you would do Will Turner?
Like, Will Turner before he becomes part of the Dutchman. Like,
Yeah.
if he ever became... I don't know. I don't think he ever really became a captain before the Dutchman, though.
No. It was only when he stabbed the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
If like, in some alternate universe, Will Turner becomes, like, a merchant captain, I don't know. Maybe.
Which he does show up on the 4th movie or the 5th.
Oh, yeah. Where he's starting to become a little bit more...
Where he comes ashore to see Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And he still, like, looks, like, decently the same. And he still, like, acts, like, you know...
But now he's starting to become more and more part of the ship.
But I mean, you kind of have to, because that's the price you pay.
Yeah. Because somebody had to be the one. And Will's like the archetypical hero, you know?
Yeah. Even from the first one, too.
He's too noble.
Yeah, he's a noble guy.
Yeah. Too good for the pirates.
I could agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Will would be a good captain.
Yeah, if he
And
was
with
ever
Jack,
like...
it's like if something happens to you, like if you fall behind,
Yeah.
you get left behind.
You do.
Like what they say in the second movie.
Basically what happened to him in the first one.
Like, okay, well, oh, sorry, you're
Or
not
no,
good enough.
is it the first one or the second one? I think it's the
Oh,
second
is it
one,
the
right?
first one? No, first one. Yeah,
Is
first
it?
one. Yeah, because they're trying to like sneak into like Barbosa's little
Yeah.
ritual of unturning.
And they say like, oh, he got left behind.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And then they're like, they're more like guidelines anyway.
Yeah,
And
the
then
code.
guidelines,
Yeah, more like guidelines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I feel like Will would probably be the better one to work for.
Yeah, to work under. Yeah,
Though in the other movies, Barbosa becomes a lot more richer.
that is true.
He's like basically living.
He got lucky with the overall like treasure.
Like he basically has like a full-on palace on the sea.
I know. Yeah.
Like,
I was actually kind of surprised. Like,
I'm like, yo,
whoa,
what the fuck is going on here? A pirate living the life of a king, basically.
yeah, I was like,
Let's see.
okay. He can like put on his resume like died one time, came back, what now?
Died basically filthy fucking rich.
Yeah, died a second time being rich.
Yeah. Died twice.
Died twice. What you gonna do now?
Yeah, right.
You got any questions?
Nah,
You don't got any questions?
I think I'm good.
What?
Although,
I think. Huh?
Nah.
Oh, no?
question. No.
You sure?
Just more of a comment, really.
Oh, what was the comment?
It's on this Beckett.
Yeah.
Thought his whole breaking down at the end of the movie was pretty.
Oh, like he was like accepting.
Literally
Like-
his own death. He's like.
He was just
like he-
walking down.
No, it's like his whole world is like falling apart around
Literally.
him, getting blown to bits.
Yeah.
And he just like is having trouble like processing it,
Yeah.
and then like until that very final moment where he like stares off into the camera or like whatever.
Yeah.
It's where it's like, oh shit, this really is the end.
Yeah. And then it blows up.
Yeah,
That was pretty cool. Actually.
that was
Like,
actually very well done.
He
I
was,
like
yeah, he was in shock. He was just like, no.
Like he's just like,
No,
no
this ain't
way.
happening.
Like everything's just like all bullet time for him, and he's
Yeah.
just like
Cause like up to now, up to that, I should say, up to then, everything just went
exactly his way
perfectly, yeah.
until the final moments.
And that's the way. That's the thing that happens when you deal with pirates.
Yep. He's more used to like.
The civilized, like, okay, well, I got this whole fleet. You got like
Yeah,
three
and,
little
like,
ships.
and probably like outsmarting other people like as smart as him too, or more
Right.
powerful than him too.
Well, that's probably how we got there.
That's probably how he got to where he is, and then he's just like, oh, these pirates will like,
They'll
it's
do the same
easy.
thing.
They're like easy to manipulate and stuff because you know exactly what they want. They want their freedom. They want money. They want this. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. The difference between characters,
Yeah.
which is really cool.
Yeah.
They did
I thought he
it-
was a really good villain though, to be honest.
Yeah. Just some like rich guy trying to take over the seas,
He's basically the hammer of civilization
Yeah.
coming down.
going against like just random unorthodox pirates,
It just the hammer slipped this one time, you know.
and that's all it takes. Yep.
Ready to bust your own finger.
The Wilhelm scream.
Wilhelm scream. Jumping out of the fucking.
R2D2 scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's your little,
Oh yeah, his little figure.
his little figure.
Love this. Yo, mad. Yep.
Oh
It's a good thing that he's crazy.
He's too crazy good, is what he is.
He like literally jumps ship to ship, and he's like, that was all without a single drop of rum.
Yep.
Which
Completely.
would be impressive.
He completely immobilizes the other fucking ship too with that cannon, because it knocks down
the whole main
beam.
mast.
Yeah, the main mast.
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what you were saying too. Of like he just gets strokes of really good luck.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he's probably gotten along this far.
Yeah. That's how all his success as a pirate has been. Strokes of ridiculous good luck and improvisation.
If he keeps having it,
Yeah, man, let it go. Yeah, honestly. You got it, use it, bud.
yeah. I love how he's just like, he doesn't even look behind. He's just like, I know the mask.
He's like, just seething.
You can tell his anger too.
Yeah. And he just looks over at the guy like, what, nigga? That's got to be the greatest pirate I ever seen.
Yep.
So it would seem.
it would seem. Well,
He's like, you have to be the worst pirate I've ever heard.
but you have.
But you have heard of me.
Which, in the end,
Yeah.
doesn't even matter.
Infamy is just another form of fame.
He's more than famous. He's infamous.
Yeah, you're gonna go 3 Amigos on me?
Yeah, well, I mean...
I didn't know you saw that movie.
I haven't.
Oh, shit. It's a good movie.
That's another movie for another time.
For another time.
Another place.
Another word.
Another world. that's another time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Elizabeth will become captain here.
Yeah.
Well, you know, after he basically calls her a goddess.
Yeah. Well, he thinks that Elizabeth is Calypso.
Yeah. Which, I don't know.
I don't know how.
I don't know why he just jumped immediately over to Elizabeth. Fuck if I know. They're like,
I couldn't tell you.
Why is this rich girl keep coming up on my radar? Oh, it must be because she's Calypso.
Maybe.
I guess. You've seen her like twice now.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know? I don't know. That was just a weird little jump.
Yeah, it was.
I think he just jumped the gun there.
I think so.
him, to be honest.
He was probably just like desperate to find some sort of like thing to boost his power.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of like some like off to the side captain.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, who knows?
Yeah. Think we got it. You happy?
You leapy?
You leapy? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really think of any questions.
As far as questions and stuff, no. Oh, I mean, I guess. Would you want to be a pirate?
Like back in
Yeah.
the day, like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or would you want to be in like civilization? Because I mean, to be honest, there's pros and cons to
There is
both.
definitely the rate of death as a pirate goes
Way up.
Like you have like
way
a
up.
90% chance of death on
even
the seas.
even if you know what the fuck you're doing, somebody else who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing could get you killed.
Totally wreck the ship,
Yeah.
sink the ship. There could be like other pirates that
Just don't like you.
crossfire. They could raid your ship.
Yeah.
You could accidentally fall off the ship somehow and drown.
Shit
You
happens.
could,
That's because you don't got your sea
legs.
buddy.
like
Yeah.
there's so many things that could happen with pirates.
But think of all the adventure.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's not really so much adventure. It's just you're
It's-
gonna go and raid this merchant ship and take all their spice and their valuables.
is
Basically.
it? Yeah. It's just a bunch of adventures of raids. Yeah.
Basically, you're just breaking and entering a lot into other boats.
To put it simply. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
No, I probably wouldn't. Just because, like, me,
No.
I wouldn't last.
Oh. Yeah, fair.
Plus, like, I like going out on, like, onto, like, well, see here. I've been to the ocean, like, once. So,
Oh.
I mean, like,
You've actually
and that kind of,
seen it.
and that, yeah. that kind of scared me. So
That's fair.
probably not.
The ocean is pretty scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't swim, so I don't want to be in the ocean.
Yeah. So like the ocean, I feel like.
That in itself is my answer.
Yeah, that's what I.
So
I feel like just like being out in the open ocean without any land at all.
it's terrifying.
I would be like.
Oh, did
no.
you ever see that movie In the Heart of the Sea?
No.
It's apparently like based like whatever story it was that inspired the story for Moby Dick.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
Huh.
it's with Chris Hemsworth and Tom Holland.
Huh? Really?
Yeah.
Thor and Spider-Man.
Yeah, right. I thought it was actually
Interesting.
pretty good, and yeah, it's a good movie. I definitely recommend it.
Oh, okay.
Some shit happens. They lose the boat, and they basically end up lost at sea, starving
Okay.
to death.
As
And
that
having-
happens.
And having to resort to like extreme measures
Cannibalism.
to survive.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. It's pretty
Sounds like the snowy path in the Russian mountains or something.
Oh.
The,
Okay. Yeah, I know the Kolat Seattle something.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but not quite. Those I think
No,
those people.
not in Russia. That was the disappearance in Russia.
Yeah, that was the disappearance.
That was in the U.S. The
the other thing.
cannibal.
Ah, yeah,
thing.
yeah. I think it was like up north-ish
I think so.
somewhere.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
Because you're talking about like the like Legend of the Wendigo type shit, basically.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
Where like there was like a
Loosely
family
based on that. Yeah.
being like too stubborn, and they wanted to go
Did
through
it,
like
yeah.
some like path up the mountain to
Yeah.
have a shortcut.
And they had to.
And then they,
eating.
and it was wintertime, and then they ended up eating people.
Those who died. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's pretty much that, but like the ocean.
Yeah, which is still
Yeah.
scary.
And that was because they were like the whole business there was whaling, so getting whale oil and shit.
Well, it's
yeah.
you gotta go pretty deep into the ocean.
Yeah, and for years at a time
Yeah.
to get like a decent amount.
I mean, even like the sight of a whale is like
Rare.
Yeah, rare.
Which I imagine was a lot less rare back then because there was probably more whales, but it got to the point where
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it got to the point where like because of that
Then it became rare.
it became a lot more rare.
Yeah.
And then certain specifically in this movie certain whales start to fight back.
That's
So,
that's true.
You know. But yeah, that's
Yeah.
that was pretty much that movie, which I also recommend you watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I should. Any closing comments, questions, concerns?
I am concerned with the state of this man fusing with the boat.
Well, that's what happens when you spend an eternity on this ship.
Oh yeah, that was in the second movie.
That's
huh?
the second
Damn,
one.
that was
where,
good too.
Where he does
the
what's
the,
it
what
called?
was the game?
The dice game.
Yeah, that dice game with the cups and shit.
Or it's like they bet like 5 years, 10 years on the ship.
Yeah, the only thing they have years
it's
of
the only
service.
thing that we have to bet on this ship.
Years of service.
Years of service.
Yep.
And then he
So
challenges
literally, Davy Jones is probably just letting them think like, yeah, you guys can do whatever, but you're still gonna work for me regardless of like.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Like. You're just gonna become part of the ship sooner or later. That's it. Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah. Nah, I think I'm good. I've been good for a little while
I
now.
think I'm good too.
Yeah.
I think tonight's impressions are over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of any more. So
True.
you know.
There was a nice little bit of history in the pirate like council.
Yeah.
A lot of them
That
are
was
based
cool.
on actual figures, which I thought was a really dope.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But I mean, I don't remember all that shit off the top of my head,
No,
so
I don't either.
I can't really get into it. But I just thought it was a really cool nod to like their story, you know. But yeah,
True. True.
I think that's it for us here on the D&D's nuts. Today we did have nuts. So.
Yeah, that's true. Is that it?
I think that's it, buddy.
All right. I think pirates are.
Pretty dry right now.
Yeah.
Until we get some other piratey, or I don't know, out at the sea things.
Well, there's Scooby Doo pirates, but you know,
Not quite. Not quite.
not quite.
Very. I mean, no.
No, just not. Yeah, but as for Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much we're dried up for.
I think we
Pirates
got
of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
I'm satisfied. All right, y'all.
That's
We
it.
will see you all in
We
the
will
next.
see you in the next episode.
Yeah, you really want to end it like that? On that
Yeah.
note?
It's pirates.
It's pirates.
You have to do it.
Yeah.
Yar.
I'm just gonna start singing a sea shanty then.
Yar har.
Yeah. What's a good sea shanty?
Don't tell me. Don't ask me.
There's like
Yar har.
Five. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her.
Got it.
For the voyage's winds won't blow. And it's time for us to leave her. Good night, everybody. D&D signing off.
Yar.
Yar. Bye.